Where is this level 6 person, and are they a cheater? Because they... Whoa, look at this. Look at this whole group. What is this party? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Who are y'all, you people? How many owls did that guy have over there? Hello everyone and welcome back to that one playthrough of MMORPG Tycoon 2. I am Kyle once again, and you'll find us putting together some grain fields. Yes, so we're going to try and keep detailing out the rest of this farming region, and it's very time consuming, as you can tell. So the footage here is sped up about 10 times, so that puts into some perspective, I guess, on how long this actually takes me to accomplish. Not the easiest thing in the world, but that's okay. That's why I wanted to make sure at least I put it in here for some time-lapse footage, because I promised I'd do it at some point. Now, there's going to be a few things that we go through in this episode. We're going to do a lot of detailing in this region. I will preface that by actually stating that some of the footage that was recorded, I don't know if it was corrupted or just something wrong with the recording software in general that I was using. Unfortunately, some of it got a little slideshowy, so there's segments where some of the images might just kind of skip around a bit and some things kind of get missed, but don't worry, there is a nice little pan through at the very end of the build-out segment that'll showcase the entire region, kind of give you an idea of what it looks like in the long run at the end here. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the newest update. Now, the newest update was the festivals. I believe that's what it was called. Could be wrong. I can't remember. And yeah, so we'll go through that. We'll make sure I show you all the stuff that was in it, some stuff that I built with it, which I thought this was one of the coolest scenery updates that we've gotten. And I know we've gotten a lot of cool ones over the past couple years, I guess, now that I've been doing this. However, this one really brought some flavor into our capital city that you'll see later, which was nice. And here's one of the first segments where the recording started to get very blocky, and it's like we're watching a PowerPoint to some extent. So I'll go back through these at a later episode to kind of show exactly everything that I kind of placed around and made things look a little more homey. There's still some more detailing that has to be done in some of these spots. I don't like it when there's just grass. Ooh, there's some lovely bushes I put around the cliff sides we built in the last episode. And then, then it just cuts directly over to the next bit of footage where there was actually something happening, which is, again, some more grassy details. So, yeah, I'll make sure I showcase some of that a little bit more in depth. Next episode, I do very much plan to do a lot of quest development, a lot of building out of that stuff. Not so much of the building of a region, but the concrete stuff within it, and I'll explain a little bit as to why I need to not rush, but really get my butt in gear to get some quests built in this region later on in this episode, you'll see. But yeah, we kind of maintain the process here of putting some rock faces near the entrance to Karak, or the exit to Karak, depending on how you look at it. And that's why this whole cliffside here, you'll see after I build my makeshift vineyard here, is the closest thing I could get to kind of putting a vineyard together. But yeah, it works out well. We'll put a cliffside up there as well. Start to add more rock faces. That way it looks, at least feels like this side of that this region is next to a giant mountain range. It just kind of needs to feel like it makes sense to me, so that's why I end up going that route. I'll let you go ahead and keep watching this. I'll stop talking for a little bit, and maybe I'll pop in a little bit.
Alright, and then here I actually did do not really development of any characters, but this is a new NPC. So because I took the old wizard that was utilized for both our character class, it was also utilized to make like Maxinite, our original kind of quest giver back in Brightwood, and I turned them into the Elementalist, which doesn't really look like a grand old wizard anymore. I decided I needed an NPC that was a wizard that could kind of replace that piece, so I will have to replace the actual asset for Maxinite in the future, because it is still one of those little Elementalists. But yeah, here I am making sure that it's the correct size. I already gave it all of the same abilities as the Elementalist, so there's really no difference in terms of what the character can do, but it is a different wizard in the sense of what it looks like. So it looks like a grand old mage a little bit more.
Okay, and then as promised, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at everything that came in the most recent patch. The cool thing about this is it actually has its own little category now. The festival decorations is next to a lot of the other details, furnishings. It's got its own section. So, well, it's not that big, but even though it's not that big, we shall take a close look. Oh, after closer inspection, I realized there's a section in buildings as well. So yeah, here's all the tents and whatnot. We've got an elegant fountain. Ooh, that's much nicer than the one that's over here. I actually have a fountain. Oh yeah. Oh, that is an upgrade like no other. Well, and these are like actually true buildings, so they get rid of stuff when you place them. Let's build one of those. What is this count as? Does this count as like a landmark, I wonder? I don't know. But we're definitely going to get rid of this tiny piece of crap. I'm going to have all these rocks I placed here at one time to try and cover up the bottom. I'll have to get rid of those independently now. That's fun. Okay, and gone. All better now. And we can take our now giant elegant fountain. And let's really try and make sure we center this. Don't want to center it with the line that's kind of going straight through, not necessarily with the circle itself. The circle The circle is what it is. We'll put that there. And does that level the ground? It does. Oh, that's good. Now I don't have to worry about placing additional scenery around it. You could always put some lovely flower beds and whatnot. Oh, it's gonna be great. Well, that's cool. This was already worth it in and of itself. Forget the rest of it. We got our fountain. We're good to go. All right, what else is in here? We got a large circus tent. And looks like it has the capability to put like a sign on it. We could put letters somehow. I don't know how. Got small tents, different color small tents, like a grandstand type of thing. That's cool. Oh, this is more of a grandstand. The other one, this is more of like a box suite type situation. And then these are the cheap seats where there's no covers over the top, where you get $5 and a hot dog and you're good to go for the whole game. Are there any additional landmarks? Oh, that's the sword. Oh, it doesn't look like anything got added in landmarks. Quickly, there's no new things. Also, the UI changed, in case anybody was wondering. The UI changed. You now have bigger pictures of everything, which is kind of nice. I just have to get used to it, because I'm used to seeing more on every image, and now there's slightly less in every view, because it's 2 by whatever, however many thingamabobs there are. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's like a carnival shop. It's an actual shop where you can buy and sell, but it's carnival style. Are the other carnival style things? Hello? No. But yeah, that's called Trinket Cart. Okay. Oh, I guess trinkets were mentioned in the patch updates, I think, when I read it. Yeah, if you want more information, go read the patch updates. I'm not here to give you the rundown. I'm just here to build stuff. Okay, yeah, so here's the buildings. We should probably start with the buildings. We could do a circus tent, but now that I see there's like, you can do like tournament grandstands. We should totally have a tournament going on. Should it be inside the castle? I feel like it should be outside. I feel like yes. Yes, this should all be the city, unless there's like a condensed grandstand area. Maybe that's what happens. Perhaps this spot right here was made for such a thing. Okay, we're on to something. We're on to something again. Okay, so obviously the good seats should have the covers on it. Or maybe it's the home side stadium versus the crappy ones here. These are like the visiting team. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. Okay, but we should start with, let's start with this one. What direction is our stadium gonna go here? Oh, we kind of need to dictate, I guess. Is this like gladiatorial stadium, or is this gonna be like a jousting tournament? I'm feeling jousting tournament, to be honest. Oh, they could joust on top of topazosaurs. It's like all the great ideas are coming to me. Okay, so if I go like this, let's say jousting tournament section here. So we'll start with a couple of these guys, and ooh, we're gonna want them to be sort of level. Well, these can't, oh, these are like separate actual buildings? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so I can't really fidget with the height of them. Can't make them go up and down. Well, that changes the thought process ever so slightly. Okay, if I go like that, I guess, because clearly they're buildings. They're not modular. I wouldn't be able to like add to them or anything, obviously. Does this do anything? Service. Cost. Well, now I'm very confused. Maybe I should read the patch notes. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm reading the patch notes, and it says, new building category, scenery buildings. Don't actually sell anything, but you can help boost an area's beauty statistic in the same way that regular scenery does. So it has a price attached to it, but it doesn't actually do anything. Good to know, good to know. Maybe it will in the future sometime. That would be interesting. Okay, so we'll kind of start with those. They're not on level ground, which makes things a little upsetting to me. Because that bothers me a lot. I would prefer it if they were more like just the scenery type buildings that you could, you know, change height, sink into the ground a little bit if you needed to. But these are designed the same way like actual buildings are in the game, that actually shift the ground underneath them slightly. Gotta have a long talk with you, Trevor. Not too fond of that one. Okay, and then if I try to do like, yeah, I could do like a box suite up above it maybe. Would that work? Like if I did that right there, you can't really, yeah, they can't really see over very well. So that probably doesn't work. That's not good seating. However, I could, we'll just simple move it out of the way for now. Let's get some of the cheap seats. And the cheap seats we're gonna grab, and ooh, these are deeper too. That's interesting. Okay, hold on 1 second, please. You are gonna move back just a smidge. There you go. Let's go back into there like a so, and it's still not far enough. Son of a biscuit. It's also like self-gated off. It can't move between them. Oh, okay, so the people in the cheap seats won't be able to move into the expensive seat section, which is good because the people in the expensive seats, they paid good money for those, and they don't want the poor people to come and take up space. There we go. Okay, so we got those nice and snugged up. Then we'll move this one, can actually kind of go, we want it to be close. We also want to make sure they've got a view over this ledgy part here, so, you know, if you're sitting up here, yeah, you got a decent view. You didn't pay very much for those crappy seats there, but yeah, still gives you a good view. Still gives you good view. Do the same thing over here. Whoop. Ooh, that's good. That actually gets right up next to it, pretty close. And then we'll put another one of these, kind of lined up, right in about there. Oh, okay. There we go. That's not too shabby. I don't like how I mean, I like that it's hilly around here, but I don't like how creates kind of an uneven ground here for our tournament space and the way the stands are arranged at the moment, but it is what it is. All right, let's try and like line this up so we get a pretty symmetrical sides here. That feels pretty good. And then we want to have a decent amount of space, but not, you know, not too close, but not too far away. Go right about there to start with. Okay, and then we're just gonna line up a couple of different ones of this as close as we can get it. Why is my game lagging? Okay, we'll just like do 5 and 5. So 5 on this side, 5 on the other side. Work from there. This is gonna be the grandstands. And yeah, a little uneven. I don't necessarily know well, actually, there would be one way to actively do that, and that would be to, if I were to do modular buildings, yeah, if you were to take a modular building, place it, say, I mean, really, it could be anywhere along here, but if we went like here, and then we do some modulizing, so you would flatten that end like so, and then if you were to come down this way, everything in between it would then become level. So from one side to the other is now flat, right? No, that's not what's happening. I thought it would have done that. If I go like this and then I bring it down this way? I mean, that is one way to kind of cleverly encase it, but it is actually, in fact, not making everything in between it level. I thought it would do that. Apparently, I was horribly wrong. Everybody forget what I just said. Okay, trying again. It would be obviously very easy to do a little jousting segment down the middle here because we can add a fence. Adjust like a so. Just like that. Boom. Jousting fence for them to, you know, run the horses down the sides. Or in this case, we're going to maybe have topazosaurs or something. We'll say they're horses. They're probably actually horses. Yeah, and then we could add more of these for sure. Yeah, we could do like more high up seating on the sides here. But then it would be probably really cool actually. If we went like this. I guess, let's see. I want to have an entrance point on each side. So if I went like that and like that, those are really uneven and that bothers me. Holy crap, how did I... Okay, they're in the right spot, but yeah, the ground's so unlevel. There's nothing I can do about that, which is just obnoxiously frustrating. Okay, so then there's an entrance on each side, kind of. I could add more grandstand seating. Yeah, those are really not the same. Okay, we'll fix that in a second. We'll kind of line them up better here, just real quick, like corner to corner like that. And then I'll probably just add 2 of these kind of like this. Yeah, fit in that spot. It might be harder in some of these corners. So maybe I just go 1 here, and I should probably keep it symmetrical, so we'll go 1 here. I kind of already put 1 there. Okay, don't be red. Don't stop being red, please. Thank you. Then we can take this one, and it's gonna line up to that, and then this one will line up. Oh no, didn't want to do that. I do want simple move. Thank you. And you're just gonna kind of go like that. There we go. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll rotate slightly, bring it over as far as we can. Back, maybe over again if possible. Nope, not really. Place. And then, yeah, now we'll simple move this guy. Nope, simple move. Thank you. Rotate. And then we can put another one here. And it will work all fine and dandy. Just make sure it's facing the right direction, Kyle. Oh, just realized that one's facing the wrong direction. Actually, a bunch of these are facing the wrong directions. Alright, well, somebody fire the architect. Okay, there we go. I think that's good starting point. It's not gonna look super snugged up because these just they're not scenery pieces that can actually touch, which it makes it a little annoying, but you know, maybe there's the potential for them to be like accessible building units later on, and that's why they left it that way. I'm sure the modders will have a field day with it. The upsetting thing is that there's all this seating now here for a big tournament grandstands, but they'll never actually be players like going up inside of it. I don't think these are solid objects. I could steal a player here and, you know, experiment really quickly. I'm pretty sure this won't work. Yeah, if I take this guy, if I walk here, it is, yeah, it's a solid wall. There's an invisible wall. So players can't even actually walk up to these things at all. They're not interactable. Yeah, can't go to the stairs. In fact, it's really hard to go in between them even here. Oh, I could sneak through there. That worked. Okay, so, and then because of the entrances on each side, players will be able to get in here. So what we should probably do is have like a, they could be like a little boss battle in here. Like you gotta enter the tournament and maybe fight in the tournament and that sort of thing. This would actually, oh, this would be a great place to make it so that players could use for duels, because yeah, they can do little duels against each other. I wonder if there's a way to set like a dueling location. I don't remember. I think that was maybe in the plans at one point to create like some kind of thing where players would target as like a place to go do duels. This would be the place to do it. But we can always set up fun little quests in this area for doing like a little tournament style thing. Like you go and enter the tournament, you gotta fight some easy guys, and then eventually you get up to like a really hard guy or something. But yeah, this will be the jousting arena, and then there should be like a combat arena too. That will kind of we'll do it off to the side a little bit here. It's not gonna have quite as many stands, but we'll kind of do like, you know, the neighboring stadium section. So maybe this is, yeah, we'll keep it small and tight, so it's just this small little armed combat section. Let's actually do 2 wide and then one depth wide here. So we'll go like that. And then we'll do the cheap type seats again on this side. Oh, come on, you gotta let me, there we go. Nice. Okay, this will be like the tight hand-to-hand combat arena, like very tight space, you versus one other person, but then we'll still add some like cool high seating here too. Honestly, this is some stuff I can't wait to see what the community does on the Discord. I bet there's going to be some people making some pretty awesome stuff. Alright, yeah, just like that. Don't want it to be too over the top. This is quite a bit of seating. Yeah, you could be down here battling and dueling, and people are all like, yeah, kill him. And then over here you go in and it's a big jousting arena. Yeah. Sick. Alright, I spent all this time just building, you know, arenas. I also want to check out the tents. I don't want a circus tent, but these tents, like, the festival tents, this is, like, good for, you know, this is good for, like, oh, these are all the people who are visiting in town for the tournament. So there should be, like, some camp setups. Or maybe it is more of, like, festival type tent setups. So we'll go like this. Maybe we'll do some alternation on these as far as the color scheme. And then the people who are visiting, we could actually just use like the scenery tents. Where are the scenery tents? Those are in here. Yes, so like these guys. I think I usually shrink these a little bit too, which means I probably should shrink these as well. They're a little tall and big. Yeah, we could kind of just line some of these up. Because then it can double as not only, like, I'm sure most of the people visiting for the tournament are going to be, you know, people who are trained in combat, obviously, from all across the Empire. And there are also probably a lot of the military individuals. So maybe the military stops here because a lot of the people who are in the military as well are in the tournament. That would make sense if they're all knights and whatnot. Okay, there will be some extensive decorating that needs to go on here, of course. But I'm really just exploring all these pieces for now. All right, I think I looked at most of the buildings, right? The only thing left was the circus tent. Yeah, I already built a fountain. That's in there. Okay, so if we go back into scenery and then look at what's in here in the circus stuff. Oh yeah, you've got like banners. You could do like, you know, banners for a specific knight, their crest or whatnot, or like tournament teams of some kind. Yeah, you could put like, I'm gonna put these like next to the tents as if like this is where that team is staying. Do another one here. I should shrink this because they're a little big. That's perfect. This one's a little raggedy. Don't know what to do about that team. Sorry. They could be like, oh, they could be like neighboring factions. That's what it could be. Or, you know, not even factions, but like people who are in the Empire. Like you could have the General Empire team. You could be like, you know, this could be the Angari team. Oh, now we're talking. And then over here, you know, another group that I haven't invented yet. Let me take this. Oh, this is fantastic. This could be right in the center here. Yes, perfect. And then there will be paths. There will be lots of paths. We're gonna come over here. Let's have that go to like there, and then this can go boop, boop, boop. Just kind of all the way around to there. Let's have you come to here. Like so. And then this will connect to there. You are gonna keep going around. And then this can kind of, this can kind of go this direction, but I want it to feel like this is just more or less open field that is being utilized for this space. But this also gives me a good idea. We'll grab a blacksmith and we'll just say because of the tournament and all the attention it gets, somebody opened up a blacksmithing business right here as well. Already have a blacksmith out here, but there is something that came in the last patch that I think could be applicable here to look at. Now, there are services, so it costs money, but there's something that just changed. Where is the info on? Maybe it's in design, actually. Because I need to look at, there's weapon leveling now, and I don't know if that's automatic or if it's something I have to change. It might be automatic, honestly. Oh, we have one person who's level 6 in the game? Who the heck are you? Who is this level 6 person? And where are you? Who's level 6? If they're level 6... Hold on. Hold the phone here. Okay, this is 1, 2... This is 2, 3, 4, 5. That would mean they're over here. If they're level 6, they'd be questing in this area. There's no quest set up here yet. Uh-oh. We got some investigating to do. I think this person's cheating. There's only like 8 level 4 people. There's no one who's level 5, and then you got a level 6 person. Okay, only show login, but I can't see. I cannot see levels when I look at people. So, I guess that's the ultimate question then. Where is this level 6 person, and are they a cheater? Because they... Whoa, look at this. Look at this whole group. What is this party? Oh my gosh, what is happening? Who are all you people? Where... How many owls did that guy have over there? Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. What are they doing? Who are all of you? Are they coming over here because I just built a ton of scenery and they want to explore it? Oh, also, I don't want this here. No rune stones. Please go away. Okay, now I'm just inclined to figure out what all these people are doing here. So everybody come on in. Everybody land. Come on down. Join the party. And... yeah, they're straight up going this direction. Well, come on in, folks. Have a good time. We got a grand old tournament space here. Yeah, just good. You know, they're doing the whole Seven Dwarfs thing right now. Hi ho, it's off to slaughter we go. So, yeah, okay, apparently I put a bunch of scenery down, and now people are excessively excited about it. Either that or they're all going to this inn, and I'm just getting my hopes up thinking that it's for something else that I did. 11 out of 1,000. Are you guys all heading to the inn? Because otherwise... I'm getting, yeah. Setting a new home. Yes. Okay, so they're all going to the inn. I thought it was because I was cool and built them a brand new stadium, but in fact, it's because they're just homeless. I think we learned something here today. There's a moral to this story, I just can't see it. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good start to some layout here of a new segment of our city, which is good. I'm glad I didn't just go, you know, balls to the walls crazy and build out the rest of the city, because I wanted it to feel a little more organic as things kind of came to me, and this is the perfect thing. I think that I was going to do it outside the walls, thinking like it would be a traveling thing, but it makes more sense to have a permanent tournament space in a Grand Empire city. There could be a traveling circus. I do know somebody in the comments actually suggested that I use this open space I left, that I was like, oh, I'll do something with it. This could be circus traveling space, but there's not really a lot of people around here, so I'm not sure what would convince them to do such a thing. Also, I've known for a while now I need to actually do something with decorating this skeleton-y space. Yeah, I've kind of just forgotten about it, to be perfectly honest. So we'll just let my ability to hyper-focus on other random things continue to ignore that. Okay, but I was trying to figure out about the leveling, item leveling. That's what I was doing. Getting so, like, sidetracked. Okay, let's go into Brightwood. And let's find out. Just give me somebody. Inventory, gold. Let's see. Oh, okay, so ILVL is item level 27, strong for level. Interesting. Okay, so if they buy a weapon, they can just buy whatever level weapon they want? Is that the case? Okay, so this is actually interesting. I have this as a synced price. I probably shouldn't sync these, because it could be 10 gold here, and this is a level 1 and level 2 region. But down here in the swamps of Eastwash, don't I have a blacksmith here? What is this? That is... Spooky Inn Tavern. Oh yeah, that's right. It's over here across the river. Everyone go across the river. Hold on. Blacksmith. Here we go. Right here. So this has... oh, this is 25 gold. So I did make it more expensive. Okay. See, I'm smart. I do things. And then the ones over here, I think there's got to be multiple, because I think there's one on this side. Yes, you're a blacksmith. Oh, you're only 10 gold. I'm gonna make you 65 because reasons. Don't sink, please. Now there's one in here. That? No, it's a market stall. Where's the blacksmith? Blacksmith, where are you? There's lots of markets around here. I swear I made a blacksmith in here. That's a potion shop. That's a market. This is also a market. This is also a market. Yes, there's a grand bazaar here, but where did I put... Did I not build a blacksmith in the main city? Well, what is the dealio? Also, this is very bland cityscape. There's nobody here. Obviously, there's not a lot of players, but I should definitely put some NPCs here. What was this? Is this an inn? There's a tavern. Did I not make a blacksmith? Oh, here it is. It's right here. Okay. Oh, you're 65 too. Okay. So yeah, please don't sink because I don't want that to happen in all the places. Now there's a blacksmith. It was down the road here, right here. Go. Don't sink, but you're gonna be. Now we're getting a little more expensive. So 100. I have no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm just picking a number and making it bigger. We can maybe formulate more later. This is tavern, inn, market, and there's a potion shop. Yeah, and then there's... I don't think I made one over here. Yeah, this one, inn, tavern, house. There's no blacksmith here. Now here's the ultimate question, I guess. If there's blacksmiths in this region, which has levels 1 to 20, and the service is whatever I make it, I should make this insanely expensive, because then in theory, a player could come here, and could they buy something suitable for a level 20 character in this region, even if they were only level 1 or 2? I don't know. That's a good question. But I should probably make these insanely expensive, just in case that is the case. So for the time being, basically 3 digits is as high as I can go. Okay, these cost 9,999 gold for the good weapons out here, okay? You better be the best player to ever exist if you want to come here and try and get something. And people have already purchased from here, which makes me a little worried. You're an NPC. Let's see, item level 33. I mean, he's got 2,000 gold. He's already pretty rich, relatively speaking. Okay, so yeah, item level's a thing now. That's something to kind of keep an eye on. I hope that's the first phase of them actually making items customizable, because customizable items and armor in this game, that's where the money's gonna be at. Then we can start doing pay to win for all those added items. I'm just kidding. I don't believe in pay to win. Don't quote me on that. Oh god, it's out there in the world. Okay, so back to looking at the interesting things here. We've got, there's like a maypole. That's cute. Oh, maybe we do like, yeah, when you enter here, it's like little carnival area for the kids, you know, before you go into the sporting event. This back here should be like, yeah, this is like where the teams are, and then this is just like some shop type things. So it should be more kind of like, you know, touristy leading up to that point. So maybe we kind of go like, ooh, flowery entrance. No, that's stupid. I don't like the flowery entrance. What is this thing? This is like a... Oh, it's like a brick oven? Is that what this is? Brick oven, I think. That's what it looks like. Okay, maybe we do the brick oven here. This is where you buy churros. This is the churro stand. What is this? Oh, this is a better sign. Oh, there we go. Oh, does this... Wait a second. Do these do what I think they do? Can I hope these have a total 100% like roller coaster tycoon-esque situation going on here. Can I change the title of this? No, I was totally hoping I could change the name of it and it would type it up there. Trevor, if you're listening, you know what to do. All right, what else we got in here? We got some, ooh, this is cool. I like this. I like this, like a walkway covered area in between. It's almost too big, but it's almost perfect actually. Let's go. Oh yes, now we are talking. Boom. Space in between them, yeah, that way it feels like they're kind of connected, and you kind of open up into the food court area. Over here will be the carnival-y section, so we'll put some nice fun ribbons and stuff for the kids. We could go, oh, I got an idea. We'll go take this, kind of go like that, but we got angle a little more, so we'll go boom. You know, I probably should have waited to do all this, because I would bet some serious money that they're going to do a Discord challenge utilizing the new scenery pieces. And here I am, just doing scenery pieces without preparing myself for a challenge, when I could be doing challengey type things. What is this one? Oh, they're like, oh, it's like a Chinese lantern type thing. I don't know if that fits the aesthetic I've got going on here, but I could totally see where that... Ooh, these are cool. It's like... Ooh, grand banquet table. This must be what the king gets. Or maybe it's the champion's table. I don't know. We'll figure that out down the line. What is this one? This is more of just a ribbon. Oh, I could do something with this. Yeah, this could be more like, you know, hey, this is slightly a protective barrier. Don't look past the curtain. This is where all of the tournament-y people are Whoa, why is the screen shaking? Yeah, we'll go like that. And then this could be like, hey, this is a dead end. Don't go that way. Okay. I don't think that's what those are for, but we'll just pretend it is. And then I should probably put some more of those tents out here, actually. Tenty tents. Yeah, do these guys. These are, yeah, because these are buildings, they're not scenery, they are actual buildings. You can't shrink the size of them. But if I go kind of like that, put another one kind of over here like this. Yeah, see, it shifts the ground with it. Ooh, I don't like that. Not a fan, not a fan. Away from the path. See if that, yeah, that fixes it a little bit. Oh, but I like that, kind of going under the ribbons. Perfect. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, yes, it's glorious. Oh, this is some good scenery. I like this. Oh, I should do the trinket shop. Let's grab a trinket shop. There should be a trinket shop kind of right here by in the food court section. Kind of go like that. I mean, that's kind of levitating, but we can ignore that. We should put some foody type things in. Oh, that's going to delete stuff. Don't delete things, please. Just give me, like... Entrance blocked. Okay, that's fine. Entrance... Okay. Clearly, there's more features in this than used to exist in other moments in time. Okay, I just want... Yeah, just give me, like... Hey, there's a little food court stand right here. So while you're watching the tournament and stuff, you can do the fooding things. We'll put one over here. There we go. And then you guys, we'll put one kind of back here for the rich people. Actually, they're rich people. We should put two back there because you never want rich people to wait in line. Otherwise, they get cranky. You spend your whole life rich and spoiled. You don't know how to be patient. Excellent. We should probably have some over here too if it really is a food stall. But we can always make fake food stalls and just kind of go like, you know, hey, here's a food stall right here. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs. Cold beer, cold beer. There we go. All right. Okay. I had no plans for what was going to happen with this, and it's coming out to be quite fun. I like this. I like these things very much so. I am a little upset still that it's not very level, and I can't do more to the leveling of the ground, but it is what it is. One side might have an advantage because they get a little bit more of a downhill approach into the other one, but thanks to Newton, we know that there's an equal and opposite reaction. So if one guy's moving faster, he's still going to get hit hard by you as well. We should get our topazosaurs ready on each side, though. That's a very important thing. So we have our topazosaurs, and then we could have our quote-unquote knights getting ready. So let's put a paladin on one side. Ooh, let's say that one of our warlocky type dudes that we don't really have a name for yet is over here. And then... yeah, maybe they've got like... he's got a little squire here. And let's actually do... this guy's squire is kind of a quest giver, so there could be a quest attached here at some point. These are probably 400 XP, 10 gold. That sounds like it's... oh, it's level 1. Can I change the level of the quest? Is that a thing that got changed? No, it just says level 1 quest. Okay, well, I mean, people could come here and do some level 1 questing. That works, I suppose. I should actually keep all the quests in this area very low experience, because otherwise level 1 people could come here, and if it was like, you know, 10,000 experience for a really hard quest, but it was just a fetch quest, for example, they could just level up like 5 times. I think they need more than 10,000 to go 5 levels, but that's just, you know, me exaggerating. You can kind of put, I think what I've decided here actually is we'll have like certain factions, but then these are like the random dudes that are like, oh yeah, I can fight in a tournament, I can do it, look, you can watch me, I just, you know, just give me a chance. And then we'll have like the actual factions, so like the paladins, these guys are kind of from the, whatchamajigger, the Empire. That's the word I'm looking for. So we'll put them there. Let's make one of them a quest giver. You don't want to put any throne watchers in the tournament. I feel like they're kind of above that. But maybe there's like a throne watcher who is like protecting the emperor, or a couple of them protecting the emperor. So I'm not saying we're going to make an emperor NPC and put him here, because he would literally exist in one spot. But we'll put some throne watchers over here in the rich people section. And then the poor people section, you just get some simple town guards. Actually, you just get one town guard. Good luck. Okay, and then over here we can have... So we need some Angari Rangers. So this green and red I think would be good for them. So those are the Angari Rangers in the tournament. Actually, we'll make one of them... Make one of them a quest giver as well. So we can make just a ton of quests here. Would be fun. You sir, yes, stop running away please. I am removing you from existence. And we should probably have a... We could just make a ton of quests here, which would be freaking awesome, I think. We'll do another quest giver that is just a random schmuck person. You know, they're 2 to a tent, but hey, maybe you gotta help the random schmuck figure out how to do better in the tournament. What am I looking for? I need Zephyrians. Yeah, so Fighters of Zephyr. Oh, those are both quest givers. My bad. Please don't do the quest giving. You, sir. Deleted. You kind of go... You can be in the back, so they're not all in a line here. Kind of guess they are all in the back. You just go to the front, sorry. That way we get a wonderful little tic-tac-toe 3 in a row going on here. Alright, so we've got some tournament-y NPCs. We've got a bunch of quest givers, so we can really have some fun through here. This will be exciting. And then we can put some big baddies in here. Oh, yes. Here's the big baddie for who you got to beat in the one-on-one tournament. I don't know if people can actually get in here. I didn't think of that. Could be a problem. Okay, moving forward. Let's delete this. That way there's at least some entrancey space. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, well, he's kind of phasing through buildings, which means he's gonna start murdering people on the road, most likely. So put him there-ish. Yes, okay. Anyways, moving right along. I would like somebody else, like, oh, there should be... Maybe there should be a tavern here. That would create more, like, social environment. I'm sure players would actually show up more. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll just put a regular tavern, because I want to create a bad guy. I guess it'll have to be another bandit, but yeah, I want a bad guy here. And these are level 1 bad guys, but we'll change that at some point. When I go through and I do all the next episode in detailing some quests, this will definitely be an area I do some focusing on. We'll do the questing around in the farming region, which still needs a name. But yeah, this is pretty good. I like this update. This is some fantastic scenery. There wasn't a ton of pieces, realistically, but you can add a lot to it, which is nice. And yeah, really kind of create some little scapes here that you can really evolve into something beautiful. So, yeah, and that's pretty much all the scenery that came with this. I'm sure that there will be more scenery that either gets added to this, or there's more slots here at the bottom. So there's clearly going to be plans to keep expanding, which I like. I like how things keep getting added, and as you get things added, you can just start to add into areas you've already built a little bit. But I would say that this is probably enough for now. We've got a pretty good little tournament area built out, something we could expand on in our capital city here. We've done quite a bit of farming in the other regions. Next episode, let's try to do a little bit of quest development so that we can make sure this random level 6 player that I think is a cheater can actually have something to do in that region. But until then, I'm Kyle. This has been that one playthrough of MMORPG Tycoon 2, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.